I try to extract every nail, but I'll examine the boards over. I'll dig the nail out, even if I see a little pinch of it sticking out there. I'll get the cap paw and the vice grip after it. I'll get that thing out of that board before I run it through the saw. But even at that, there's an occasional one or two that, well, they broke off below the surface. You didn't see them. The saw will find them. No, I didn't.
Where's my cup of coffee?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I already drunk it.
Oh damn, you don't share.
Well, sure I did. I shared it with me. Yeah, I drinked it on down, Brigger. Drunk,
Skip's starting to come in.
So I got that roof area over the chicken pen modification for the roosters area there. I got that all framed in, got some panel on it, got it all dry sheeted in. Today I'm going to be out there with my tins and nips cutting fly sheets and edgings and trying to fit those metal panels up on the roof. It's like got 3 different angles I got to work on. I got to start with the flashing on the lower edge, get the lower roofing, flashing, roofing, got to alternate as it goes over the different pitches there. And no, it's not a Mansford style like a barn roof. No, it's not that.
Lawns of destiny.
It's just the way that it worked out, man. I took the existing, was supposed to be a dog kennel, but it didn't work out right. And for a temporary generator out of shed, they had metal over the top. I pulled that all apart. Fence posts were still there, so I built from that. That's going to be the Roosters bachelor pad, yeah.
Hang on, I'm just beating the shit out of my equipment. See if that'll fix it again.
Well, not in that order, but I'm gonna sit down, get fat and stupid and talk on this TV.
That worked last time for a few days. Plug it in, plug it in.
I guess I stumped number 10.
Oh man, I went outside this morning, it's all overcast and kind of a light mist in the air you can almost see. It's kind of chilly. I come down here in my shack and it's all nice and warm and dry in here. I don't got no heat on in here either, by the way. I got a plug-in-the-wall little electric heater. Looks like one of those old steam radiator heaters, but it's electric. Got the oil filled on the inside. Those things look really nice.
I know I have the chat open right now. If anybody's in here saying howdy, howdy, howdy do. My phone is charging. So the charger, I got it on slow charge.
Set up for
So,
propane down here.
but we're still heading down to
Probably gonna pass on that.
Arkansas, I think. Jonesboro, Arkansas. With some tableware.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of room in this shack down here. And in the garage I have an alternate, I've got one of those quartz heaters for in the garage to keep so I got a warm corner for the kitties to stay in the garage, you know.
I was just thinking about you. That's a bigger cause you're using it. And I got being volunteer. I got
Right, and the power goes out. I've got my generator tapped in here. I've got no trouble firing that furnace off of the house. It's a gas furnace. There's a 110 on the motor on it, so you don't draw a lot with it, and it heats the house fast.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. You know, I just, I'm just see what it's like.
Well, I'm intrigued, but I'm probably gonna pass on it because, you know, I don't have any place I can really set it up to use it, you know. Yeah, well, you know, last winter it stayed nice and toasty in here with the little electric heater and everything, and it's kept it on the low setting. Even though I give it a low setting about medium thermostat setting, I didn't have any trouble heating up down here. Got that fan to circulate here, catches all the warm air from upstairs and blows it down here in the back, so it circulates all the heat around. You can get some out there in the chicken shed for the chickens so they stay warm in the winter.
Oh, I understand. Okay. I remember you said that. When it comes to winter time, you're complaining that you're cold.
Yeah, when I'm sitting out there saying, God dang it, because it was so freaking cold, man, I got ice cubes on my house, you know, and you can say, well, told you. Yeah, Christine don't let me cook next to her. That happened for more than a decade.
What's going on, Michael Johnson?
I do
I've got my
miss that.
chat
I get to
open here
cook
now.
and stuff.
Cheers, brother. You drinking today or are you taking a break?
Around each other, hold hands, embrace the candy, longingly into each other's eyes, sweet nothings in the air, the neck feeling. Yeah, I miss all that shit, but that shit ain't happening in my house. That's not reality. It's been more than a decade.
hit something? Fucking idiot. How much damage did that do? None. Cool. Dude, me too, man. We're on the same schedule. Fucking, I just woke up too.
I did agree, better or
It's-
worse.
You know how it goes when you're fucking out of everything. You're all your comfort items. It's best just to sleep as much as you can. Get the good sleep when you can too, especially. And then, yeah. And something about me, I don't know what it is. It's easier for me to waste time at night. When I get up in the morning and I waste all day, you know, it's something about being up all day and not doing nothing bothers me. But if it's fucking nighttime, I'll waste it till I'm blue in the
She
face.
just don't like me very well. But that don't change the fact that she's a good person. Just because she don't like me anymore doesn't make her a bad person. So I want to clarify that you're only hearing one side of the story anyways.
Let's get smoke a little weed. I've had a couple rollies. I'm running low on cigarette butts though. So we gotta slow down on them so we don't run out. And then today's Monday, yeah, so we ain't got long to go, man. I'm excited. This month has been fucked. As far as like, it's been fucked, so I am glad that it is almost over. And that we made it, because I didn't know how it was going to go as far as I figured. I was going to be fucking miserable. And we were there for a little bit. Whoa, baba.
Oh, I'm sure that bachelor pad is for that rooster. I got my own
Miserable.
been over here for a long time, Buckeye.
I've been working out a little bit again, too. Last night, the night before. I take off for about 3 hours. And I was working out every day and gaming. And then I hurt my back, so I quit working out. And since I've healed up, I just haven't gotten back into it. And
I haven't quite, what was the phrase people say? Not quite ready to, I got it. Not quite ready to pull the trigger on that one. I got it.
But yeah, we, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yep, catch you later there, Twist Talk. Oh man, farm fresh eggs. Oh,
Blah.
boy.
But yeah, anyways,
Those are always good.
we made it through this hard month. Thank God. As long as payday shows up. I always worry that it's not.
Oh man, yeah, you get that bacon frying in the pan there and get her until she's almost crisp, and then you crack that egg.
I'm gonna
dump it
stock
right
up
over
on
the top of that
groceries,
bacon, and when you flip it, it's all done, and
this
you got
time,
your egg and bacon all
too.
at the same time.
The last month or two, I've been running down like right to the fucking day. And, but my dad's all fucked up. He had a little bit of weed, and it was trim. So it worked out pretty good as far as he didn't get too fucked up. But it's crazy, man. Like right now, he's walking around the house in the pitch black because he turns the lights off. It's just crazy watching the brain shut down, I guess you'd say, and the way they start acting and thinking. But, goddamn, my nose started running. But yeah, man, we made it through January. Thank fucking God.
Can't quite hear all of what you said, but no, I don't have all of
Yeah.
my chores done. Most of them, I still gotta wash the dishes. That's all I got left.
They're not gonna shut my internet off. I called them this morning and was like, hey, I know you guys are gonna cut it off today or tomorrow. Shit. I told them, I was like, hey, I know you guys are gonna cut me off. But, I guess, the phone call said it was gonna be today. But I guess they do cut-offs tomorrow. So, I called them, and I was like, hey, I'll be paying it Wednesday. Am I going to get shut off? And they said no. And then they called me, and I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. Have a good day. Fuck you, idiot. then they called me right back. Oh, we do shut-offs on Tuesday, so yeah, if you can't pay it tomorrow, we're gonna shut you off tomorrow. And I'm like, all right, thanks. And in my mind, I thought, one day without internet, that'll be fine. Especially because I can use my computer offline. You know what I mean? Way better than I can an Xbox or something. I just play this or something by myself. And I have the thing to do the Wi-Fi, but I'm not gonna try to power my computer off my cell phone like I did my Xbox. That shit didn't work out good. We're gonna stop up here and get gas. Excuse me. So yeah, then I was like, well, can I do a payment arrangement? And they said no. And I'm like, fuck, I can't. So I just waited, dude. Fucking called them back tonight. Sure as shit, they set my payment arrangement up. I think billing in a lot of places is getting a lot more aggressive because they let people slide and then people don't rebound, so to speak, so they still default and not pay their bill. So I think billing is starting to, like in all sorts of sectors, billing isn't being so lenient. I've noticed with a lot of things. They've been a lot more aggressive with me at least. And I've been paying off all my debt, so it's like, for me it's kind of weird when some of these institutions are like, no, go fuck yourself. And I'm thinking, how in the fuck did I even get to the point I owed you thousands of dollars? You're not going to let me slide on $200. Whatever. So, but yeah, I think we'll got about 2-3 more months of misery paying off debt, and then I should start to be able to get ahead about the time summer, spring hits, and then that's good timing because the hopefully things will get kind of busy, and then if they don't, we got the YouTube to do, so that's always exciting. Hopefully here though, once we start to get caught up, we'll be able to invest the money, do a little bit better creating. Sorry guys, I had to get me some tobacco to roll up here. It's the only bummer. Really, the only downside to doing that kind of shit yourself is it's a little more time consuming. I did have a bowl of tobacco gathered, and it's empty. So now we're just kind of fumbling around looking for it. I need to get a little more organized. I used to like have a pretty good system, and it was pretty good. And then I hit it hard as far as like I used it for a month or two to the point I ran out, and then I kind of just dropped my routine, and I haven't quite built it back up because we've been on the debt kick. But I've learned that if I fucking save up halfies for 6 months, I can go fucking 2 months without buying cigarettes. Damn near. The problem is when it gets down low, most of the tobacco's all burnt to fuck, real nasty, and that shit'll give you a stomach ache. I don't care how tough you are or how long you've been smoking. Let us go on this road, I hope so. Oh, we missed the entrance exit. Oh, we might as well go the other way. It did want us to go that way, but we'll go this way now that we see that route. Shit, I thought that truck was going faster than that. Yeah, we'd be on that night shift. I don't think we're going to play Arma again tomorrow, unless we play with the private MACV SOG group. I was talking to those guys. We're going to try to participate more so I can get on the, I didn't know they brought back like Hatchet Force, Mike Force, but they did, and I liked Hatchet Force. That was up my alley. I like being on recon team too, but I don't like I don't like doing recon on AI. I just think that's not up my alley. If we were doing PvP, I'd be all about RTs and moving undetected, but with the playing against AI, it's just kind of like, yeah, you know, let's do it different. Anyways, we will start playing with those guys more and live streaming it. A lot of times, you know, it's 5-6 long hour missions. They're usually pretty exciting. I got pretty good at it in the end, as far as the minute, you know, things would start falling apart and Charlie in the trees, you know, fucking laying hate and discriminate, I'd run. I mean, I would fucking run. As far as I would not sit there with my buddies and die. And so usually I'd just jump up and move 50 to 100 meters, and AI would, you know, track me down. So I was able to start surviving a lot more.
Loaded in my bowl here, got my wire in hand. That's right, I'm sitting here like this, looking like that. You know what's going to happen there.
This Rolly has some Marlboro in it. I haven't had Marlboro tobacco in months, but I can taste it. It has a whole different flavor, especially when you roll it up. It doesn't taste too good. Lucky Strikes roll up really nice. And then yeah, like if viewers, Apex, I guess he enrolled in the MACV SOG group. You know, if you want to do that, that's fine, but you're not going to be placed with me. Yeah, it's you know, they're like bunch of military people that are, you know, doing this group thing. So if you join it, don't think you're going to get to play with me, because the chances that you will are little to none. There's only 2 people's teams I'll even be on. That's SIGs and Teddies or Sappers. I like Sapper. Everybody likes Sapper though, as far as like everybody wants to be on his team, so. But we don't want to make people think that it's just like something that you can just jump in and run along and go into. I need to talk to the maker, ask him, just politely ask him if they'll help me with my Ultra Hardcore Vietnam server I want to do, if they could offer any assistance to make it easier.
Tomorrow, September 19th, International, that's right, Talk Like a Pirate Day. You get to mizzen your
It's exciting though. I mean, I think I was only able to make 2 videos with my Xbox. And there's no voices, there's no narration, there's just captions. One's like 3 minutes long, and I think the other one's like 6 minutes long. The one was fucking crazy, as far as I went on a 7-hour, a real hour mission on a video game, and I was with an RT, they got smoked. I joined up with a different RT the second day. They got smoked on the 3rd morning. I ended up like spending hours and nights by myself in the jungle with like the NBA right on top of my head. I actually team killed on accident that night one guy that was the team lead. And I think that's why the second RT kind of fucking got smoked though, is because when they were engaged and in the middle of it, and I ended up like, I was across the little bit of a clearing, and I seen the NVA charging the team lead, and I couldn't see very good, so I just started shooting everything, and I shot the NVA and the squad leader, and after that, the remaining survivors were like, you know what I mean, they just didn't know what to do, I guess, so to speak, and they got all tore up, and that was a lot of fun. That was actually the most fun I've ever had on a video game, and I quote-unquote told them, I said, that was so much fun, I'm never going to have fun on here again. And after that, yeah, we quit playing because it wasn't fun anymore, because it wasn't like that, you know what I mean? And then we found Spearhead, and Spearhead is like a lot more realistic than that, so it kind of made me feel like, man, this shit's so arcadey that we're doing. And I still feel that way. When I still jump back on there and play, it's like, God, dude, it feels so arcadey. So we're just gonna stay away from Spearhead probably long enough that. What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm not stopping. I don't give a fuck. Backward ass fucking intersection on the interstate. Anybody here when Hell Let Loose Vietnam's supposed to release yet? I'm excited for that. I think that'll be the big turning point for my channel as far as what's going on, Man vs. Games. How you doing? I was just thinking about you. I need to get on my Discord on my phone and shoot you a message. It's on the charge right now. Hey, John Connor, welcome back. How you doing, buddy? But yeah, I think Hell Let Loose Vietnam will be really good for the channel, because a lot of people are going to be looking in, tuning in to see is it worth buying, or what it's going to be all like. It's also something that I'm very wise to, as far as that was always my interest when I was younger. So as far as like jungle warfare, I'm pretty well seasoned in it as far as how to deal with the environment. I've noticed with PvP and stuff, the PvE is, you can't really gauge it, dude, because the AI be shooting you through the bushes accurately as far as the AI can see your hitbox through the grass and things, so it's pretty fucking ridiculous trying to do the PvE Vietnam, but with the PvP I've noticed a lot that I'm able to put the moves on these motherfuckers. Hang on, I gotta read that long chat. Yeah, no, I think they're gonna do a good job. They did a good job at recreating Europe and Normandy with the accuracy of the maps, so I have a feeling for areas like Dak To, the DMZ, I'll love it. I mean, Da Nang didn't really. K-Song will be fucking nuts. Q City, holy shit. You know. Okay, Static Man. Go fuck yourself. Oh, he's live. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like if you like CB Radio. Real CB Radio. Check out CB Radio 17 on YouTube. They broadcast every day. Oh, we forgot to hit our bull. But yeah, I think Hell Let Loose Vietnam will be awesome. And if it comes out in April, I think it's going to come out April 17th, the day of the anniversary of the fall of Saigon, because they released Hell Let Loose on June 6th, you know, for like the D-Day anniversary. So my theory is that they're going to do Hell Let Loose Vietnam on the anniversary to fall of Saigon. Anyways, that being said, if it does come out here in the next 90 days, it'll be fucking awesome, because we'll be ready for it. as far as we're pretty much. Hey, what's going on, Clarence? I like your. Thank you, man. This is a 359 extended hood with the Corvette dash. It's got low air leaf on it. 325s with the 18 speed. Lubaliner for the power steering. It's running a Caterpillar now. We used to run the 855 Big Cam 2 mechanical. We named the truck Elvira. It used to be black, so we named it Elvira, and then we went with white for a while to mix things up. Excuse me. And why do I need Discord for my PC? Don't understand. What's the big deal there? So I can download mods from strangers. What mods are you talking about, too? Because the only one, like I said, dude, I'm not gonna pay $80 for some of these truck mods. I don't think the game is worth it. I'm sure the trucks are. The game isn't worth it. The game isn't that good to be buying an $80 truck for. You know what I mean? We have our 359 Pete. We've put 250,000 miles on the game in this truck so far. This profile, we're up to, I think, 117,000 miles. 99% of that's been done in 359. And then the profile before that, we had this truck and we drove 100,000 miles in it. And then the profile before that, we had this truck. And then I used this truck on my Alaska profile too. I think it's my favorite truck. By golly, I think it's my favorite truck. FLX makes a really fucking good mod. I was hoping that his 379 Peterbilt was gonna get finished, and I don't think he's gonna. Maybe he will finish it now that the game's getting big updates and coming to console and all that shit. I'm sure he'll get back into it. His life permits it. I think that the game died out there long enough that a lot of big modders were like, okay, well, we're done, you know what I mean? See what comes next. And, well, nothing's coming up next besides updates, so I'm sure they'll be back. I love how people find a random live stream of some person roaming through the world alone in a digital landscape, whether it be American Truck Sim or Military Simulator. You can tell I like to be alone. Now people are going to leave. They're going to be like, oh, whoa, okay, you're live streaming, but you don't want to be alone. Okay, guys, see you later. But it's kind of funny because I've noticed that like people are like, oh, let's convoy, and it's like, yeah, what are we gonna do? Like crawl up each other's fucking asses on the highway all together? Or what's the point? Here, trucking's about being alone, ain't it? You're all by your fucking self out there on the road. If you got a dog and a lot lizard, well, man, you got it all. I couldn't do this without the viewer, though. That's the thing, dude. I could not do this without the viewer. You know how boring this is? We have put over, let's look at these stats real quick. Yeah, see, we're coming up on 116,000 miles, 212 real hours at 222 game days, 218 deliveries, You know what I mean? Alright. But yeah, I could not do this without the viewer. I could not do it without the viewer, dude. If you guys weren't watching and hanging out, I would have fucking uninstalled this shit a month ago. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, the only reason we do it's because of you guys, so we appreciate you and thank you very much for your time. I'm glad that we can hang out and smoke some weed and drink some beer and talk shit about liberals. You fucking communists. Woohoo! I don't know if I should start a live stream and taking care of my dad. I don't know if it could help somebody, like benefit from it, you know what I mean? Because if you find yourself, oh, this is the live stream one, that's why it's quiet. But yeah, I don't know if I could, you know, help someone else, but I don't think very many people find themselves in the boat that I'm in. And most of the people I see in the boat I'm in, at least that share it on social media, they got a pretty good grip as far as they were there when it happened, so there was no time for adolescence or abuse. And that was the thing that was unfortunate for my old man, is he was married to some real shitbag bitch when he was in his accident, and she kind of fucking, you know, started the downfall with neglecting to rehabilitate and neglecting the finances and draining savings, racking up credit cards, selling all the cars and things of value, you know how it goes. And then I think he was there for 3 years. Yeah, he was there for about 3 years going through that, and then his daughter, my half-sister, went and picked him up and took him to where she lives. And then her mother, his ex-girlfriend from like fucking 50 years ago, went and picked him up from there, and she gets him a divorce and gets him married to her. And then for I think it was 4 years, because altogether it was 7 years. So yeah, then he's down there for a handful of years, and that woman, I mean, she did better as far as like taking him to places and doing things, and like she racked up a $90,000 credit card bill, but at least they were always traveling and on vacation and doing shit, you know what I mean? And I thought, well, that's good. At least they fucking got out of the house. It's, you know, before it was him sitting on a couch, intoxicated, fucking brain dead, comatose-ed, while his bitch wife was partying her ass off. Anyways, yeah, me too, man. I'm an old Peterbilt guy. I'm an old Peterbilt head myself too. So a lot of the troubles I've dealt with the situation is I'm dealing with someone that's rehabilitation was failed and some bad habits were integrated, and then also someone that spent years around some weird ass women. So when he starts, like, he don't know how to act besides act like a weird ass old woman, and that was hard as far as like seeing that kind of attitude out of my handicapped dad from his brain damage and the people he'd been around. And it was like, you know, I can't tell you how many times I'd be like, knock it off, dude, fuck, you're a man, quit your bitching. And that's not who he was. Like, I know who he was, and he wasn't a bad dude, so it's like, you know, it's worth helping the guy out as far as no man left behind. But Yeah, it sucks because it's just he always wants he wants to get high, and I don't know why he quit asking for beer, because we had to make him quit drinking, and that was a problem. And then one day he just was like, yeah, I don't care, I don't want to drink, I just want weed. And well, then he started falling down, so we had to take the weed away. And then he starts acting crazy because it turns out the THC helps the neurons in the brain travel through the damaged, it's like electron neuron thing, pretty much like electricity, the path of least resistance. And when you get a blunt force trauma to your fucking brain, you damage those paths of least resistance, your neurons, and then the electrons can't travel across it. Mind you, I have an 8th grade education. I went to high school because I aged out, and I got one high school credit, and it was in metal shop. And once metal shop was over and I couldn't take that class again, I never went back to high school. I went to work. And so anyways, but if you can read, you'll be okay. You can learn anything if you can fucking read. And so anyways, all that being said, but like, I've gave him some low grade THC. Like I used to do is be like, okay, you can smoke weed on the weekends. Well, anyways, he's had maybe 2.5 grams of weed in the last 3 days, 72 hours, and right now he doesn't even know where the fuck he's at. Like he can get up and walk around and do, but if I start talking to him, it's like he's running at half RPM, fucking. Woo, woo, woo. It's hard to just even watch, to see. But anyways, the point is that and then when they go without it, holy fuck, dude, it's a whole nother nightmare. And so anyways, I thought about doing that shit and stuff, and but then it just turns into people that want to help, and then it's like, yeah, well, if we go out there to the big cities, go to Denver or Salt Lake or Omaha or any of these big institutions with big doctors to get treatment, man, you're fucking throwing away thousands of dollars, and they ain't gonna help you. And at the end of the day, they're probably just gonna put them on pharmaceutical speed or something to try to make them fucking, so it's like beating a dead fucking horse. You just gotta make the most of what you got. And everybody's situation's fucking different, because there ain't no two brain injuries the same hardly. Well, I'll just donate him to science. That's what I said. He said, fuck, he's 72. Worked in the coal mines for 36 years. Got run the fuck over. And, didn't really, he smoked and drank and partied and, and he's doing just fucking fine, besides he's got brain damage, so he's a little lost. Donate him to science. Figure out what the secret is here. No, it's crazy because I know a lot of people that are close to my dad's age, and they're doing really good. Because they worked above ground, they worked surface, so for the most part, their actually health is fucking phenomenal. And they ain't got no back surgeries, no neck, no shoulder, no knee surgeries, but not a fucking thing. You know what I mean? And so they're lucky. So yeah, it sucks seeing how he's been robbed from his mental ability through that accident, because of he would probably be doing really fucking good. And I guarantee you, I'd be the last fucking person he'd be talking to. You know what I mean? I'm sure, we'd probably be close and whatnot. But he got in that accident when I was 19 years old. And back then he didn't talk to me. He didn't because I was like this, I wore cowboy boots, and I like to do redneck stuff, and I like semi trucks and ranches and farms and all that shit. He liked motorcycles and weed and next goddamn brain dead. I don't think that motherfucker can even talk to me. He'd go, fuck you, hillbilly. No, not really, but it was kind of weird, man. The only thing he ever said to me growing up was, I didn't have a dad, I don't know how to be one. So you're gonna have to learn on your own, just like I did. Alright, thanks, I'm gonna go upstairs and hang out now. You know, it's like, what the fuck? And I didn't really actually think anything of it. I never have, and I never did until I started taking care of my brain damage, and he's trying to manipulate me into getting what he wants, which is like just an unlimited amount of weed. And I think he's miserable, and when he gets stoned, he really does check out. So it's like, for the traumatic brain injury side, I can't understand, and I don't want to understand. I just fucking know that if you're blacking out, falling down, and hitting your head so hard you cause fucking brain swell, you can't smoke weed at my house, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And my policy is well, get the fuck out of here and go do what you want, but go do it somewhere else. But there's nowhere for dude man to go, and so you know, we just gotta make the fucking most of it. God damn it, and we got it pretty fucking good. So, oh shit. But anyways, whoa, she went rolling back quick there. But anyways, yeah, I thought about like, I don't know, man, maybe write a book, be able to help somebody else. And then that's like, no, fuck that shit. The only reason we're playing video games and streaming video games is because I'm trying to forget that this fucking shit show I've got on my plate, and we all got our own shit shows on our own plates, so you know what I mean, let's all escape together. And thanks for the vent, but yeah, it's good to be stoned. That's all I can say, going without had that really bad weed there for old fucking, what, better 17 days, and it sucked, man. You can tell it was really good. It was really good, but it'd been sitting around going bad, old moldy stale shit. Hang on, I just had an email pop up that was a business thing. Somebody ordered something. Son of a bitch. Hold the phone. You guys think I should get some merch? I got a buddy that makes shirts. What kind of merch should I make? I don't want to make merch that says like Tunnel Rat on it, because I mean I could put Tunnel Rat on there because that's a cool fucking thing. But what kind of merch should we make? One could be like a picture of our truck, you know, or something like nobody really gonna know, but at the same time, like remember back in the 2000s, dude, everybody had fucking Peterbilt trucks. Or excuse me, Peterbilt shirts. Hang on, yeah, I got a business thing, but yeah, if anybody has any merch ideas, do you think it'd be cool to like see like this truck on a shirt with some kind of desert western or old gas station, you know? So if anybody's seen the shirt that you was wearing, they'd be like, oh, that's a cool classic Peterbilt in a forgotten place, or something, you know what I mean? Or some of our slogans as far as shit that ain't copyrighted. Like looking neat in the seat. It's like a sore Peter, you can't beat it. Ride low, drive slow. You know what I mean? I got a whole list. I won't come in your mouth, and I'll pay you on Tuesday. What do you mean? So, hang on a second. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sorry about that, guys. I had a business thing come up. Thank God. Perfect fucking timing. Literally. Yeah, exactly. Michael Johnson. Hoodies with the, yeah, or like the hat. You know what I mean? Like the hat has like you know, an embroidered outline of a truck. Or the hat has the no lot lizards. I'm gonna get a hold of my. Okay, I just messaged him because yeah, yeah, Clarence, Michael Johnson, that's genius. Yeah, what I want to do with this is, so what we have here, we can borrow $1 million, and what I'm thinking about doing is right now I got the 359, the long hood, and then the 389, you know. But anyways, I'm thinking about taking $1 million loan, buying a shop on the West Coast and doing like log trucks, and then I'll just leave the like the new trucks that I have. I have these two, you know, the 900 and the 389. I'll just fucking leave them back east for you know, making money on the interstate. But I'm thinking about doing a fleet of classic trucks because I want to go pick up you know, I got the Hater-built 379 to buy. I got the 350 to buy. I got the 379 by this guy to buy. And then the Kenworth, I still need to get the A model back because I lost the A model a while ago. And then I need to go, like Manverse Gaming, I need to go into the thing that sucks. I don't do money online. Oh, Jesus Christ, Michael Johnson, I'd mail you a fucking hat, dude. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even to the point I can have merch yet. If we keep hanging out, guys, and we keep watching, I think I'm at like 1,800 to 3,000 hours, and then I can do this thing and it'll say either yay or nay. Just reviews my shit, and it'll probably give me shit. But anyways, yeah, if we made merch, we'd have to get creative as far as make a Facebook page for the YouTube channel and put it on there right away. As far as for now, or Patreon, I don't know. But as far as it goes like that, you know, someone that has spent hundreds of hours watching, I'd mail you a fucking hat, dude. Probably not a hoodie, because I'm poor. I haven't even bought myself a coat, and I've been in the cold weather again for a couple years. I still haven't even bought a real coat. I was thinking about that the other day. It's like, what am I going to do when the end of the fucking world happens? Right? Yeah, dude, we'll do it old school. Be like, you mail the check, we'll mail the magazine. Back in the day. But yeah, I think the no lot lizards is something that we need to bring back. And I know it's a copyrighted thingy, so shit. Hang on a second. Let's see here. I just gotta make sure, because I'm not fucking walking to town tonight. I tell you what, dude, I haven't walked in so many years. When I walked to the gas station the other night, because I was like, I'm not letting that cop lady fucking catch me after doing that shit the other night. What was that, the 16th that shit went down tonight? I won't lie, man, I was streaming, pissed off, fucking cocksucking fucking liberals, this and that, you know, and all that jazz. And then I'm gonna go to town and get a cup of coffee, and I go to check my bank card, and fucking Shahabada Bob buying K-pop on my fucking Visa card. He drained my account, so it was only $27, but it was like, that's a lot of fucking money to some North or South Korean, or whoever the fuck's listening to Korean pop music, to the point I know what they do though, they buy it, and then they return it, and it just goes to you know what I mean, they hustle it. They're not listening to fucking Korean pop music, they're using it to buy it, and then they return it. Just like back in the day, you could go into a Napa and charge you know, anything really to a fucking credit card or a company card, and then go back in, you know, 2 weeks later and somebody else is working, and ring it up on return it to a different credit card. And people I guess did that so bad they had to how do you say it, make it to where it automatically uploads to the card, I guess, because that became such a fraud. Anyways, so yeah, I was pissed off, and I was like, great, good thing I had a couple packs of smokes, and you know, but I had enough coin to go get coffee, because some asshole just fucking locked my card up. And because I disputed it, I'm not gonna let that shit go just so I can find, you know, so I can keep using it. And it was the only card. Anyways, the point is that it fucked my card up, and then it fucked me out of putting, you know, anything out of PayPal, anything on the card, blah blah blah. So I go to town all pissed off. I'm at the gas station. The cops are there eating fucking hot dogs, and sure as shit, they follow me out of there and pull me over, leaving the parking lot for my plates. Like I came back all pissed off, and yeah, I burned off on that bitch, and I'm proud of myself. I tell you what, man, I raised hell and praised hell. And only in a 7.3 Power Stroke can you fucking do that shit, leaving the police, because they don't know if that's just the way your truck runs, if you're trying to speed off, or if they want to laugh because your truck is so fucking slow that it can't even like burn out, because they think you know. But only in a 7.3 Power Stroke can you tear off from the cops. But the thing I did that was really disrespectful was to the woman, and you know, she want to be equal rights, feminists want equal rights, alright, so that bitch, no, I'm just kidding, that fucking, but the way her attitude is with me, as far as like, you know, she's a 120-pound police officer woman that's like fucking 45 or 50 years old, and I'm a 6'5" fucking retard. So what she do? Stands there with her gun on my hand, and or her fucking gun on her hand, you know, her hand on her gun. Goddamn. And long story short, the just that attitude, that demeanor, it's like, fuck you, you're pathetic, lady. Yeah, what are you gonna do when some 6'5" Toby is dragging you down the street by your fucking hair? Because I've seen that shit on video. It's fucking scary as fuck. And I don't know what the fuck these women are thinking anyways, because I wouldn't want to fucking tango with that, with a lot of dudes that these women are trying to arrest and apprehend. I wouldn't want to fuck with them without like a, I don't know, fucking 60-ounce can of mace and a taser. You know, I'd probably still get the shit stomped out of me too. So the point being is just like, I don't like that out of the, you know, it's a town of 500 people, lady. Calm the fuck down. You think you're gonna be the, like the, anyways, to go on. it's cold as fuck, so I didn't shut my truck off, and I didn't even think about the fucking, people running people over is kind of a thing now. And when I went to leave, she was like, I don't know, or it's just the way she reacted. Like when I put my hand on my gear shifter and I was looking at her, she was like, really just, I don't know what the fuck her problem was, but I said, have a good day. She says, yeah, have a good day. And that's when I put my truck in gear, and then I pitched my fucking driver's license and that ticket in the back of my super cab, and she's just standing there looking at me. Beep, 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 fucking idled up to the intersection. That was the only thing I did that wasn't rude, was I idled up to pull onto the highway, and then once I pulled on the highway, I fucking punched it, because I was pissed. Give me a $120 fucking ticket for my plates, cocksuckers. Motherfuckers, you never see my truck sitting at the bar. You never see it sitting at the fucking restaurant lounge. You know what I mean? They know they shut the fucking coal mine down. I mean, goddamn. You know what I mean? They know that's where we fucking worked, too. So it's petty as far as why don't you go bust the guy that's drinking his fucking blues away and driving drunk? Leave me the fuck alone. I'm getting a cup of coffee. You fucking cocksuckers, motherfuckers. And that's the funny thing is they're doing some infrastructure construction here. So here soon there's going to be a lot of carpenters and things, showing up as far as traveling vagabond workers, gypsies. And these fucking cops here are going to get the shit kicked out of them, and they ain't going to know what the fuck to do because they've never dealt with that kind of crazy. When I was a kid and they were building all those natural gas plants where I live, dude, I'd never seen that kind of chaos. It made the oil field roughneck gypsies look like pussies as far as those fucking dudes tear shit up. And I mean, they fucking tear shit up, and they fucking knock women up and fucking spread disease. So that's why you got all the babies with no daddies, because their daddy's a pipeliner, and before the fucking baby's even goddamn showing, they're on to the next job. That shit caused a lot of issues. Yeah, I'm gonna hit up that one chick and tell her, hey, come get me. I don't want to go on a walk tonight. And plus I gotta send her my money, because my fucking card's locked up anyways, like a bum. I don't like to use the other one I got. I leave that thing off of every fucking thing, because I don't want it getting hijacked. And so I got the ones that I use as far as online that are linked to all these different things. And no shit, it got hijacked by I think it was Cash App, because I had that card for 4 years. Right after linking it to Cash App, and I only used it to send back bail money from when I got my DUI. Right after that, the card got stolen. Shit. What are you doing there, truck? What's with the traffic, man? They're driving like proper, and I'm not. But, yeah, I'm excited to go get a tailor-made cigarette. We've been smoking rollies for fucking 2 days. And, but those weren't too bad, I tell you what, as far as we've been getting down there to the bottom of the bucket, so it's getting pretty bad. And, it's like disgusting fucking thing, man, when you wash your hands off and you can smell the sulfur. At least it smells like sulfur to me. It's in the ash. It's fucking gross. So, but that, I don't know, man, this chick wants my nuts real bad. And I told her, I said, you see, I got this girlfriend in the other county, but she's a church girl. And right now I'm kind of like, I'm sandbagging through the scum as far as I'm not getting my hair cut, and I haven't went and bought, people clothes. I'm just paying off my debt. I got a bunch of raggedy old coal mine clothes, and I look like Forrest Gump on his fucking 5-year run, because I'm too cheap to buy a haircut, and I don't like trimming my own beard. This chick I went to high school from has a salon. Oh shit! In the next county, she trims my beard and cuts my hair. But I usually get a stiffy, dude. God damn, when she starts rubbing my hand, I'm like, shit, whoa, mama. And so she's an awesome mother and stuff too, as far as chick, so she's cool. So I respect the hell out of her. And so anywho, but yeah, this chick here in the dry, and I don't get it, dude. It's like there's like 15 swinging dicks to every fucking cooter around here. So this chick's having issues finding a man, and she's like, she likes me because I smell like meat and dirt. And so I'm trying to tell her, I'm like, hey, you need to calm down. Like, I got the church girl in the next county. I mean, she's been waiting on me since fucking October. You know, like, it's been kind of like, I'm starting to feel bad as far as, and I thought she gave up on me and stuff, but goddamn, the girl's like, you know, she's that sweet. So anyways, point is I'm gonna hit her up and be like, hey, I don't want to walk to get some nuggies. I'm above a ride. But yeah, the other night I walked up there, so I was not gonna let that cop catch me, because I know that lady's thought of a million ways to get me back for burning off on her. Wednesday I'll go buy my fucking tags. They're making us buy new plates, so I gotta buy brand new plates again, and the tags. It's gonna be like fucking $600. Wednesday I'll go do that, but I am not letting that fucking bitch cop catch me driving my pickup or my car, because my car has different state plates on it, because the plates are 60 fucking years old and I'm not changing them. That car is literally a fucking rolling timepiece. They can kiss my fucking ass. And I've had that car for 14 fucking years now. And I haven't fucked it up. They can go fuck themselves. You know what I mean? But it really is too. And the thing that gets me is that the really fucking thing, it's like, hey man, we worked at the coal mine, dude. Like, it's not like I fucking I'm a fucking piece of shit. They took my job away, and I'm not gonna sit there and explain to the bitch that, hey, I worked at the one in the neighboring county that shut down in 2022 before I worked at the one here that's gone. And then I had to go 350 fucking miles to work at one that was underneath the fucking lake. Fuck that. And it was for like, how much? $8 an hour less than I was making on the fucking surface union. And then after that I went like 650 fucking miles to work at a mine that wasn't under a fucking lake. And there I only made $3 an hour less than I made union, and it was dry. But you know, that, and then my dad got sick, and he was sick, and it was a fucking problem. And I am not capable of giving both fucking 88 hours a week underground and dealing with the mental health and the physical health of a senior citizen that gave up to build a fucking live, that just so happens to be my fucking dad that has nowhere else to go. And I'm not gonna institutionalize another fucking man, let alone my own father, plus put him in memory fucking care. Holy fuck. Yeah, so fuck it, man. Give up, dude. Learn to pick your battles, learn to give up once in a fucking while, right? You gotta know when to say fuck it. And that's funny, because I didn't stop there. I came home and I started doing the construction stuff. I was up on roofs while under the influence of Flexeril and marijuana cigarettes, and deadly out of shape. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Talk about determination to keep on keeping on. The only reason I was taking the Flexeril, though, is I got the 2 herniated discs in my back when I was 16. And then now that I'm older, and I've always worked labor, it's like bone spurs now. So sometimes I got like a muscle issue too, but for the most part of it, it's bone spurs. And muscle relaxers don't take the pain away. They don't do a fucking thing besides make you numb enough to fall asleep. Kind of like, and then to put you in a deep enough sleep that you don't fucking wake up every time you fucking wince your leg or anything. You know how it is if you got bone spurs in your back or any kind of disc damage, nerve damage, you know what I'm talking about. And I've got, you know, I gotta admit I'm pretty lucky as far as my neck ain't fucked up too bad and my knees ain't fucked up too bad. My one knee starting to show that, I guess what you'd say, your common, it's pussy shit though compared to my fucking back. And but anywho, so yeah, that's why I was taking the Flexeril, because it's like, fuck, I got all these back issues. I'm trying to do this fucking roofing and this new construction and shit that I've never done. And at the time I was 30 fucking years old, so it was really strange to me to be like, holy shit, man, I'm starting over from scratch at 30 fucking years old. So yeah, for them to go out and like ticket me, I feel like you'll fuck yourselves as far as the fact of that there's so much fucking chump ass slum drunk fucking choke puke shit that roams through this fucking town. And let alone these guys go do highway patrol shit, like these city cops will go sit on the highway like they're highway patrol, and they call it speed watch, you know, and because they're bored, like there's nothing to fucking do. And so yeah, it's just like I said to Apex the other night though, I just need to get the fuck out of here, dude. And that's why I've been paying on my debt all year, so I can get the fuck out of here without suffering, because I can't. I guess it's the weirdest thing, dude. Having a senior citizen, I guess you need to look at him like a child and say, oh, that's my child, and I gotta act like I have a kid and think about it that way. But you don't think about it that way at all. I don't. I feel like I'm being used as far as you don't want to be fucking hanging out and helping out. You want to be covered. As far as you want to have your ass covered, because if you cared anymore, you'd have been around before. You know what I mean, dude? Never come around before. Why you come around now? Because you ain't got nobody else, nowhere else to go. You're worried about it, and that's fine too. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers. Anything for money. That's what it is too, dude. I seen that shit on YouTube, and you know, I didn't mean to get started on the rant, and I see that, you know, a few people left, but I don't really give a fuck as far as if you don't like to hear somebody bull like rant or rave. Fuck that, you're missing out on a good time, especially when I get real humped up. But what's that one dude's YouTube I see? He's live streaming. He's in his kitchen. He's wearing his wife's bra. He's wearing lipstick and stuff, and he's like smashing sandwiches together. There's 300 people watching. You send him money, and he'll do something humiliating to himself or eat something humiliating. Like there's no limits, you know. So people were like sending money, saying, "Oh, go put on your wife's bra, go put on your wife's makeup, you know, fucking make a ham sandwich and then stomp on it and then eat it." You know, and this guy's doing it all on live, and I'm thinking like, how? And this house this person was in was really nice. Like it was a nice house and everything. And I'm just wondering, I'm like, did you lose your job already, or is that what's coming? Like, and how do you even justify that as far as like? I can't imagine, man. I already feel like a loser playing video games all day at 32 fucking years old. You know what I mean? I'm like, and then when I put it on my Snapchat and told like people, I was like, hey, check out my YouTube if you want. Dude, 15 chicks probably deleted me after seeing that shit off my fucking story. Fucking boom. It dropped me like a used prophylactic, son. And fuck them hoes anyway. Stank hoe probably smells like a goddamn fucking salmon that been ate by a bear and left out on a rock in the springtime sun. I actually don't know what time of year. Am I by Craig, Colorado? I think we're by Craig, Colorado. I'm just gonna guess. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at, actually. I'm in Arkansas. Hang on a second, I need to check my phone. But yeah, anything for money, it's disgusting. And No, she didn't text me back. Okay, yeah, she ain't fucking. She works at 10, I guess. But, anyways, yeah, I told that chick, I was like, hey, I got this mama. She works at the bank, and she's a church girl, and I've known her since I was a kid, and I admire her very much. As far as like, I will not fuck around with that. What's up, doggy? You need to go outside? Anyways, we got the dog topped off on Kittle. Anyways, I told this chick, like, I got this girl works at the bank, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's really nice. I just want sex. And I was like, that's cool. I've had sex before, so I can imagine it's not going to be very good with you. And, anyways, so that didn't work. And then 2 days later or something, I get this text message about the I don't know, the unstable stuff starts coming out as far as that. Yeah, I'm just like, fuck, man. This is sad shit, man. The world is just such a fucked up place. I don't know what to think of it. And the only thing that started talking was I went in there smelling like weed, and she talked about that, brought that up to me, and then said she could get me some, so I tried it, and what are you doing, dog? You can go outside? Yeah, well, it was good. It was good. So anyways, I tried some, and then she gave me some homegrown, stuff, blah, blah, blah. So then when I got some, I returned the favor. Anyways, that's all that was about. sorry about that. Anyways, but yeah, just what a fucking mess, man. Fucking tell someone that, oh, sorry, I got a girlfriend. We're not quite committed, so we can do some weed smoking. You know, that's all good. Doesn't, shouldn't be a problem. And, but I can't be doing no fucking now. That'd be sinful. Cause, anyways, yeah. They just can't accept it without, it's gotta be a fucking, I don't know, dude. This is why I like being alone by myself most of the time. And then that church chick, I don't think she's too happy with me because, like, her birthday was yesterday. Where was I? Wasn't fucking there. She does live in the other county, though. But she probably notices I drive down there to go get weed. You know what I mean? So, but that's the thing I was telling her is like, I don't know how to hang out with you. Like, I can't sit there and chain smoke. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'll be nervous. But I need to quit smoking because these things are fucking killing me. The weed too. Alright, let's get back at the trucking. Sorry about the little interruption here. We're just gonna keep going till old Stanko says, yeah, come get you in the Dodge. I used to want to like family. I still do, but not today, not anymore. With the current events, man, the world, the AI, just the lack of like the war within in my nation. I can't raise fighters. I don't think I can raise kids tough enough to face it, so I'm not gonna try. No, my luck won't hit. We're gonna end up being like old fighting. God damn, man. Hopefully not. But anyways. Now that I'm in my 30s, it's like, well, I can do a really good job at it. And, what I mean, you got enough time as far as like you can hope to live till 50, right? Some people don't, scary enough, but you know what I mean, it gives you enough time. But, Jesus Christ. See, yeah, the Dalton Elliott Highway is like really fucked up, broken. I tried to get on there, it just crashes. We got Apex is getting work for him, and I had to get off. And he was taking the piss when I had to get off, so he probably thinks I just left to leave. But like I tried to load it up today and it crashed. And so I was checking some stuff. Excuse me. A lot of the mods don't work on that map. But I'm serious, dude. I want me a fat chick. I want me like one of them just big girls, like 2 foot from front to back, with big old mama boobies. I mean, it's all good if she's got one of them guts that holds her tits up, I'm cool with it. I don't care. I got rid of all my shallow friends, so I don't have to worry about my friends trying to fuck her. Well, the merch guy makes merch still, so I have to send him some pictures real quick. We'll get the ball rolling there. What's going on, Apex? I see you chatted. Works great with the big edited file. I changed. You're not supposed to change it to 15. Where'd you read 15? I thought you were supposed to change it to 30. But I was going off of like different game versions and stuff, so you'll have to update me if you have any new information. But yeah, last night I was wanting to get off, but by the time, like when your game was crashing, I was wanting to get off, and then I seen it, you know, once you got to work, and I thought, well, we'll go a ways, but I'm not doing no 225 miles tonight. And so I tried to like load back and change stuff, and it didn't like that. So I can probably get that same save going. But yeah, check that out. Have fun with it. It's unstable, so you know, have fun. But so yeah, you want to be careful though, because like there's certain areas that have, like I would change it to what the fucking site says to, because it does have dynamic weather. They can't fix the no snow on the window because there's a curved windowed truck coming out, probably the W990 and the 589. But there's these trucks coming out, I guess, that howdy Dally Lord, how you doing, buddy? Where you been? We've been worried sick about you. You've been out there milking cows. Yeah, I don't think Convoy works that well for us, the DC machine. I mean, we can do it. I think that'd be the only one that's really worth doing Convoy on, honestly, Apex. And then the more out there you get, I don't know, how far have you made it? Did you make it all the way to the Dalton Highway? It's only 48 miles up, but it can take a fucking hour and a half. Hell yeah, that's good, man. It's good to be gone. You spend too much time sitting... Fuck you, invisible wall. You spend too much time sitting around like I do. You go crazy. That's bullshit, man. So loads are glitching out now. This is where my load goes, but there's nowhere to drop it off. This has happened to me twice now. Can't afford this, man. We just drove across the country. Okay, the drop-off's gonna be on the other side of the building, yeah. I want to get the coast-to-coast mod working so I can go coast-to-coast, but if I remember right, I tried to activate it with this profile and it did not like that. Okay, I'm gonna guess it goes in this hole. Wow, you drove 225 miles before getting off? That's what she said. It's going to be on my right shoulder. So it's on the other side of that orange trailer. Thank you, Clarence. We own this. You can create this trailer too yourself if you like. does have the man door with the light. It is just a regular dry van, but we are using the Enhanced Trailers mod pack, and that allows you to put the extra lights on it, and the man door. That toolbox is special. I think my reefer fuel tank is old school. Also, it allows you to put the chicken lights, the watermelon lights on the front. We put purple because we like the color purple, even though this truck has yellow lights. We have one truck with purple lights, but anyways, yeah. If you try to create it, the reefer, I couldn't get it to work. If I clicked on the reefer and then tried to like make this trailer, I couldn't make it. I had to take a cargo van, dry van, and turn it into a reefer, and then it worked. But that being said, we ended up saving, I think, $100,000 actually on the cost building our own. It does have Bias-Ply tires on the trailer, but hey, you know what? Somebody's got to rock them. Nice. I'm glad you like that, Apex. That makes me happy because yeah, cracked me up. You were like, well, if you would give us the mod, and it's like, it's fucking free mod on truckies. How do you guys not know about this shit, man? For fuck's sakes, you got these fucking computers that are better than mine, and you don't know about this shit. What are you doing? Well, that's awesome. Thanks, American Truck Sim. Let's try this. Come on, Crystal takes me back. She says she's got something for me. It's probably a blowjob. I could go for a mouth hug, but I'm okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just texting pictures to the merchandise maker. Jippo R Us will be a good one. Oh yeah, we gotta go like this, and then take this. So there's some new bugs. Okay, that might help. Fuck, man, the game's broken. It's fucking lame. Just try to do something else real quick. Click on that. I don't have a bull loaded up right now, but we got stoned already. We are at the bottom of that bag. Didn't last that long. Fuck, dude, what day did I go get that? Friday. I only got that Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday it's almost gone. So it's supposedly it's a half ounce. I think it was too. It's just winter time, so shit dries out, and been without, so it's been nice to my parking spot technically. Says it's right there, so let's do this real quick. Can't really afford any issues, man. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Any new mods I don't know about? Iron Maiden, dude, that's fucking sick. Nice, he's still on top. I haven't downloaded that mod. Come on, damn it. How many hours do we have on this shit? Fucking almost 900. I need to get a life. Alright, we'll pack up a bowl here while the game's firing up. Oh, come on, Steam. How do I turn that off too, where it does not automatically update my fucking games? That's why my games shit started lagging too. Even though it stops updating in the background, it probably slowly starts and stops and starts. Come on, you piece of shit. Oh, you gotta hit play, dumbass. Operator error. So if we go like this, we go like this, and then, oh shit, I probably need to go to the driving academy. I might learn something there. It's probably gonna crash my game since I clicked on it. Let's go with this one. We'll jump on a multiplayer convoy if anybody wants to join up. It's a nightmare. You get truckiesmod.com is a safe and secure mod distributor. Yeah, we'll do it for a little bit, Apex, because it's your day off, and I know it's your day off. But I'll let you decide what day of the week is convoy day, since you're the one that got us started. And then Manverse Games and Jalen Jackson and those guys will, if they ever show up to this convoy, cool. If not, we'll have to get them lined out for the other convoy on the mainland. Convoying on the mainland is just kind of stupid with the traffic fucking break. Traffic being broken. You okay, doggy? You don't feel good. Your belly hurts, I know. Don't worry. I think I'm gonna switch her to Call of the Wild. It's even more expensive than Natural Diamond, but this is the second time. I don't know, this is actually the third time. She used to eat fucking trash ass kibbles and bits, which wasn't that bad for cheap food, but it started making her sick, so we switched her to this. And then after like a year, one bag made her sick, so I switched to a different flavor, and things were fine. And then this last bag I bought, she started getting sick again from it, I think. So we're gonna buy a different, a whole different brand, a whole new brand. I guess if you keep ralphing though, you're gonna keep losing weight because you're on a diet, but I wouldn't like you doing it that way if we can help it. Good doggy. Yeah, it'll be exciting. Alright, we're in. Thanks, Clarence. Appreciate it, bud. I hate this fucking engine sound. I hate it with a passion, but it's the only aftermarket decent option I can use that I know about at this moment with this truck. So we're just making the most of it. It ain't bad. I like it at certain RPMs, but for the most part, I dislike it very much. Like, it sounds good everywhere, but Oh shit, come on. Sorry about that. Had tucked the dog in. I did sneak a towel. Ralph. my cord doing that. When it goes like that, that's my cord. That's what we've been wanting to do, and it actually has the animation of loading and unloading the trucks for the bottom trailers, so it's unbelievable. It's pretty exciting compared to the, like, I like the cargo van, dry van, reefer, all that shit, dude, but you never see anything. You back up to a dock, you get loaded, you get unloaded at a dock, you just drive around the same fucking trailer, and the physics are that superior in this game, so it gets pretty boring. That's why this map is fun, because this map, there's like 30 miles of, oh shit, there's like 30 miles of, you'll be climbing up these grades that are really fucking steep and long, and it's, like, you need to pick a gear and stay in a fucking gear, or you ain't gonna make it, and if you don't make it, it's expensive, because you're literally out of nowhere. Right now we're cruise controlling, lugging, tugging, gonna do some smoking, keep stroking. Cheers. Hey, pigs, you bitch. Just kidding. Take a joke. I think up here my gig's going to be diesel. I think hauling avgas and diesel is going to be my gig once we drop off these pipes at Jay and Jackson's stepmom's house. We're gonna, I had to remember what his username was. Yeah, if we drop these pipes off at Jay and Jackson's stepmom's, we're gonna probably buy a diesel trailer and start hauling fuel on the Dalton Highway here from Yukon up. We haven't made it to Yukon yet. It's getting close now. We're getting pretty close to Yukon. We're getting close to the Dalton Highway, actually. It's actually by past this bus. We'll get there a little faster. fuck.